Hello, folks. Welcome to Ajayacharya, a man under progress, and this is my third day of self-improvement journey. So the goal is again to hit 100 days with consistency and to truly try to become the best version of myself and do the character upgrades, whatever needed, to become a person like Bhishma with high values and qualities. So today I would say the average of the day is good. It went well, but it could have gone better because comparing to day one and day two, the habits was maintained, but the overall productivity and the satisfaction of me acknowledging that I have tried is very low. I would simply say that 50% it went okay. So the morning I overslept my alarm, and when waking up I felt energized. It means I slept enough. Usually I would always recommend people to sleep more than 7 hours, but usually what I do is I just try to sleep for 6 hours, but at the end I end up sleeping by almost 5.5 hours, 5 hours. That is actually not good. In order for me to perform well, I have to sleep well. So again, in my tomorrow's plan, the day 4, I have written sleep as the first point, and I have to hit bed by 9:30. That is important, high priority goal. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So apart from that, overall habits was okayish, and I had some like setbacks. Meditation, I have planned to do 30 minutes. At the end, I did only 5 minutes. Punctuality was I was frustrated by that punctuality. I have to fix this up. And the boring time, usually during the time of my the screen time is comparatively low, because earlier I used to watch some series or some movies for little amount of time when I have food. So the goal is to again stop it. The goal is to embrace boredom so much, because I truly believe that boredom is the birthplace of wisdom. From the boredom, a person can become wise. He has to cross this path. There is no way out. So I have to embrace more boredom, being comfortable, being bored or not being constantly engaged into some kind of activities, all the instant gratification stuff. So that is the goal. And reading part went well. I read about Ready to Run, which is relevant to my fitness industry, and Extreme Ownership I have planned. It's a very good book. I completed 2 chapters. For all those people who is in a leadership role where you have to lead few people. It could be a game, family, company, or anything. Most of the times we would be clueless, and we would function with whatever awareness or idea of leadership we have or we got exposed to. We may think that we are better leaders, but in the eye of another person, we may suck at it. Who knows? So it's better to just get to know about the topic and the ideas of extreme ownership, so that you can see where you stand, and you can set some high bars. So this book is written by a guy who is I'm sure that he doesn't like setting the bar low. He has higher standard. So by getting to know those variables, we can also set the bar high, so that we can level ourselves up. It will be uncomfortable, but let's endure that. So the idea of within April is to finish Ready to Run, and I'm creating one program especially for runners. So I think I have to get the job done. And Extreme Ownership, I have to complete that and implement all the things that I've learned from the book. So it's also going. Today I didn't read. I have to read tomorrow. It's already late. I can't. I have to sleep. So I have to read. Maybe at least for 2 minutes, I may open up the book and see to get to be consistent. So I should never skip this. And the smoking urges has come down a lot. And every day when I finish the work and I go home, I see the temptations and I have some random thoughts going on in my mind, and I end up smoking because it gave me a temporary relief and some. It is not comforting. It is a kind of escapism. Talking with people and forgetting what you are going through or victimizing ourselves. Then, oh my God, the dark clouds are above my head. That kind of mentality. Now I think at one point of time you may have some dark clouds over your head, but your hands are free. you know you are stopping yourself from clearing that dark clouds. So it's better to just do something about it, instead of complaining. So I'm trying to do these kind of things, and I didn't smoke for the last 3 days. I felt really great. I'm drinking more water, doing exercises, and I'm so happy, because at the end we don't need that nonsense. Our system works well when we feed it with good fuel. Our body knows what we want or what we don't want. Because I'll tell you, my friend, have you realized that say Saturday evening you have a salad or you have two chapatis or some little bit of home cooked dal or curry, something with less spice, and you eat little and you sleep a lot, and Sunday morning you wake, you feel fresh. Imagine that Saturday night you go out partying, drinking, eating heavy food, staying up late, watching a movie. Or the next day morning when you wake up, you feel like, oh man, what kind of life I'm living? A lazy morning. People may get used to that, but I say you can always do something better with your time, with your life, with your energy, with your resource. So think about it, mate. So apart from that, we've implemented some kind of streak sheet and progress tracker for our HFC family. They were so happy and we were so excited to implement that because it gives you a visual representation of your streak, the habits, the 8 astras. So you will strike my people will strike that out, and at the end of the month, I'm so excited to see the results. And we also conducted some progress tracker to check the upper body strength and their body's ability. So they were so eager and excited to participate in that too. So we wrote the first track. Let's see. I'm excited to see how they are improving in the next month. So that went well. And apart from that, I had a few incidents happened at morning, 2 incidents and 1 incident at night. So morning, I saw a friend of mine who is like 58 years old. He was telling me, he was calculating in his own mind that how much time he totally have in life that he could do to work or to experience or to travel. And the time I heard from him was very low, like he said this much hours. It made me to wonder. I just gave him some support saying that, yo, come on, you have more time, you can do more. But that certain period of time that haunted me, because everybody will pass have you remembered that when you are living in a garden or a very fertile place, filled with water and everywhere, you don't value you don't value water, but the water's value will be known once you go to desert. So similarly, we are living our life as if we are immortals, days passing. Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything. Let me just go out. Oh, today I feel so sad. I just go drink. All these kind of stuff we do often, not knowing the value of life, Again, escapism, associating ourselves with lesser people. The lesser people, yeah. The people who don't have conscious mind to think about life, to have the philosophical value, to live as just another random being, just wasting their beautiful life like that. If we associate ourselves with those kind of people, this thing would happen. So I would ask you, my friend, to just sit and just realize that we could be able to see, we could be able to write, we could be able to talk, we could be able to control our, at least I wouldn't say maybe control. Right now, my philosophy, my understanding about life is, in order to get some relief, I said like this, I pray to God, Sun God. I believe in Sun God, and I believe in Mother Earth. I would consider them as my dad and mom, and the fates. Three things are there according to me, nothing else. But you can do certain things, and if you can do good things, you can get the blessing of your mom and dad, and that may have some influence over the fates. As you know, I got also inspired from Thor. From the movie Avengers, he says like, I have been through many fights. Each one of them could have killed me, but I killed them because the fates want me to be here now. So everybody, anything could have happened to us, but we are here. People are talking about spirituality and many things, but I deeply think that the reason why, when we ask what is the purpose of life, somebody may say like to just procreate and to just experience life, but there should be why for everything. Why this much consciousness should be developed for a human beings like us? Why not animals? Huge amount of animals have been, been there, perished before us. But why humans have evolved to this level where like I'm controlling this camera, I'm seeing myself, here. How could this happen? And why? Why this much conscious development? I mean, why this much intelligence, and why this much evolution just in this short period of time? So there should be some why, but we don't know. We don't know how. We won't have any understanding of that. Maybe I would say maybe, have you also felt like this? Earlier, there used to be a time where, inventors, there were actually time of heroes where people did something for humanity, risking their own lives, creating something for not only monetizing from that or capitalizing from that to make a change in the society. There were scientists in the 17th century, 18th, fighting with each other to see who is best. I gotta prove myself. But look at these people nowadays, around us, everybody, indulging in mobile phones and wasting the precious intelligence, seeing everything in a commercial perspective. Maybe because now we don't celebrate actual heroes, we celebrate movie stars. Oh, look, the hero who acted in certain movies is going to lead us somewhere. Oh, look at that hero. We are all looking up to false leaders nowadays. The people who lack qualities of actually becoming a leader, sacrificing themselves over others. Those are all the depiction of movies. I get it, but there should be some qualities. We don't live in an era where we celebrate actual heroes. We live in an era where some actors who act like the real heroes are celebrated way big than the actual heroes. No recognition for the person who has, spilled the blood, but to the person who acted as the person who actually spilled some blood is getting more acknowledgement and appreciation. We are all very confused generation. It's our responsibility to do something about that. So for that, first let's fix ourselves, man. So coming back to the point, so let us not waste time. In Tamil we say dandama timas, like nerathas salavu pannada. That means don't waste your time worthlessly. Do something. Oh, I want to just see some series right now, doing some entertaining thing, but it's like I'm not feeling comfortable. It's like at the end I feel so bad. Now I have Bhagavad Gita with me. I haven't read it. I've tried to read something from it. But consciously I'm trying, instead of watching this stupid mobile phone, let me just read some 2 or 3 good words from the book, I will get that mastery, man. Once I get myself transform from Ajay to Ajayacharya, I know an identity is being born, is conceived. It will be born soon. That identity will bring a big change, man. I'm sure. From Ajay to Ajayacharya, that Ajayacharya will change. It will make history. You know what kind of person is about to be born. I'm waiting for that. Uh, so that conversation went like that, and apart from that, seeing some thing happened. When I was training my students, some animal cruelty was happening, and I was just seeing this, and at the end, things has been sorted out by the people around. But I would simply, by just detaching from the environment and seeing from the third person view, I could totally see that we humans act as if we are being given this world for us, as if it's been written down. Humans, just do whatever you want to do, and whichever you seem fit to do that. Your property includes animals, flora, fauna, and all the resources. I mean, who gave us the right, man? We're also, just like some beings around this planet. It connects well with the one which I was talking about earlier. Why we are like this right now, evolved to this certain level? Why not some animals? We all take everything as granted. We won't think the value of life. Says a guy who also don't know the value of life. I eat and do everything as if it's been entitled to me. Maybe some meditation, some reflections may change me, but what is going to happen if only I change? Everybody is going to do the same thing for every other thing. So what is the solution for that? I'm not so wise as, like maybe Krishna or Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad. I'm just a normal, average human being, a man under progress. But I want to find answers for all those things, man. The society, the generation of ours is lost in illusion. We all intentionally drive ourselves away from the reality to live in some fantasy, which we know that it's just a dream. When we wake up, we have to face the reality again, yet we choose to run away again. Let's see. Maybe I think Ajayacharya will give some answers to me. And another one incident, I think I would have mentioned it earlier, but in case if I didn't, maybe on day 2, I'll simply say this. One of my another friend was asking me that, sharing with me that she can't sleep well. She was overthinking. So this problem happens to many of the people. This happens because once, you are thinking, you can't stop it because your brain functions in a whole another different level. It will create combination C patterns of what you've been conditioned to see earlier. So say one incident happens to me right now, that perspective will change the potential way of branching out. The future scenarios will vary for me to another person because of the previous experiences and the society's conditioning, understanding of values and everything. That will change. So I say it's unlimited possibilities. So I would simply say, if we think like that, diving in deep towards at every possibilities, we won't find the answers, and this will condition us again to think the next problem the similar way. It will go like that, and no answers. The next, and all those things will be just left alone without any solutions, and at the end we will face serious self-doubt because we haven't dealt with anything. I have 100 problems in my mind, and in the rack of my mind, and I didn't solve any of those things. I have just placed it as if the books were placed, And the moment I need to become somebody, do somebody, there is no positive vote. I turn back, I can see all the problems that has been just stagnant, not solved. Then what kind of person I am. Can I handle that? These kind of things will happen. So to start, first, when something happens in your mind, when something is really bothering you, okay, my cat is going to jump. Caesar, no, don't even think about that. Okay, so okay, he has turned that side. You are distracted. So what I was saying, yeah. So that many possibilities. So if we have those things in our mind, how can we perform well? How can we be present at the moment? So I would simply suggest. I have suggested my friend to just write whatever she felt like writing. Like this. Have a journal. Write everything down. That could be even cursing somebody. That could be anything. Like, oh, I felt like saying my love to this girl, but I didn't have, I'm not man enough to say that. I'm scared, I'm afraid, I'm shy, anything. Just read it again and again. Maybe you can, once you have materialized the thought into a physical form, maybe once reading, you may find some answers. Okay, the clarity is there. I've written down my thought. Now I'm clear. Now let me just see what I can do with that. Such a way we'll solve every problems that we have. We've been through ice age. We've been through wars. We've been through everything. The problem is not we don't have the ability to solve. The problem is that we don't have clarity. So write down, my friend, whatever things is bothering or bugging you, you will find a solution. I'll vouch for that. So, and I told her to just meditate for some time after writing it down. Maybe she may get some inspirations from the all fathers or the mother, and she may find a solution for her problem. That's how steps work, right? Have to give some enough time to actually think about the problem. I have a problem, I just think and I wonder about what movie is coming next month and I have to do this and that. Where is the problem? Space for the brain to process this problem and create it and give a solution. We don't give that time, right? So no wonder why people are having that many unsolved problems in their mind, constantly wondering, oh, come on, somebody help me. We don't give time. So that is the thing for today. I'm not a guru, man. I'm not. I know that at one point of time I will turn into one to Ajayacharya, but I'm a man under progress. I'm just sharing my thoughts. At one point of time, once I'm strong enough and wise enough, I will give solutions. I will become capable. I know that I will do that. I'm on the path. So thank you, my friend, for watching this long. So try to, I won't say that, oh, please subscribe, help me to reach, blah, blah. No, man. I'm not going to be desperate. I'm not going to beg for support. If you think that I'm worthy enough to follow me. Not as a blunt follower, as a comrade, as a brother, as a sister, side by side. We'll all work towards to improve ourselves. By improving ourselves, we'll improve our family. Improving our family, we'll improve our community. Improving our community, we'll improve our country, state, district, whatever, man. A positive change starts from us. So I invite you to this journey. Maybe like this, you can share your thoughts in the comments, or have to create some group and stuff to bring a community together. Right now, I don't have any idea of how to do. Clarity on that. Maybe I'll work it out soon. Okay. See, my friend, have a wonderful day and sleep tight. Fortis et Liber.